It's Week 18 of the 2032 season. And coming up next is the Commanders' Offensive Player of the Year. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Commanders and the Lions, and it's coming
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off in Detroit. On the return, here comes Rivers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team. Game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run here on first down. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Motioning the tight end now. Another carry for him. And he'll get it up to the 27. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. The Lions readying for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a promising young rookie quarterback from Florida State.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 13. Finds him over the middle. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tossing right to the short side. Oh, stiff arm. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That's your ultimate throw.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And as we play through the final week of our regular season, you can see he's just one game away from finishing as the league leader in receiving yards. They send a tight end in motion. They go play action on first. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To throw it on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They send the tight end in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Pass play coming here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's 2nd and 11. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Lions will go on offense. And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 2nd and 13. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. He finds Laporta. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Laporta with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. Second and long, they didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Option design here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. They'll throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Lone back gets the handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. They'll try and throw it here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down. Setting up a throw. Complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion. They've got first down from the 31. Back now, pressure on its way. Cut out left. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's going to go. It's a big six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Pass play now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
The Lions getting ready to return to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Now a give on the counter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They bring the tight end in motion. They give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Another try following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this forward to the 6. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights, and the Lions drive their lead to 11. Evans now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing now on 1st down. Won't get this complete to Pitts. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. back to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. Rashee Rice, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. We'll stay in the AFC North as we head over to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And you can see they trail in that one as that game's gone to halftime. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Devontae Smith, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see that in our final week of the regular season, no one has had a better nose for the end zone than him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. But he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. Off the mark there, incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism, and that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, rare is the game where pass protection ever is going to win 100% of the time, so move on to the next one.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close.
As quarterback, when you have an op-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 18. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They'll run here on first down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Another carry for him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. This time it's a passing play. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Now looking to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. And this one doesn't go far. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pitts brings it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Caught by his back. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. One of the tight ends motioning left. From the 35 on 2nd down. That's incomplete left side. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. 2nd and 3 now. From the 28. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work coming into the quarter trailing. They'll come up 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They'll throw on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13.
Second down now, 7 to go. Looking to the air here. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And now the Commanders face a very important 2-point attempt. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Rivers. He stopped on the return at the 27. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. 3rd and just 2 to go.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference and pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Stiff arm success. And they take him down right along the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Setting up the screen. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking for a throw here. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? More shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. Man, it'll be their football. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts some juke. He's got it at the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action on 1st down. Catch made left side by Laporta. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Now a give running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 14. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now whistles, and we're going to get a timeout before the kick. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Commanders down by a touchdown. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Setting up to pass. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Caught quickly on the slant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.